Katelyn's neighborhood. I am so excited to see you today. Today we are at my most favorite place in St. Charles, the St. Charles Public Library. I am so excited to show you around this wonderful place that I just happen to work at. We are going to have the best time. This is going to be a series of videos. We have so much to show you that today we're going to see just a little piece of how the library works, and we'll show you more next month. Look where we are, guess where we are, let's explore, and so much more. Won't you come and join me? Yes, please come and join me. Let's go through the door. Have you been here before? Let's go, friends. Right now, our library is temporarily at the old Haynes Middle School building, while our building is under construction. We can't wait to see all of the amazing changes that are happening. As you can see, there are many departments here at our library. All of them work together to make our library work as a whole. Today we're going to talk about 3 different departments: the security department, the IT department, and the maintenance department. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how's it going, Caitlin?
Good. How are you?
Very good.
These are my library friends.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Joe.
I am so excited to see you today. Can you tell us what you do at the library?
First thing we're doing right now during the pandemic is trying to keep everyone who enters safe. That
Okay.
includes both staff and patrons.
Safety. We learned in some of the other departments how they're working safely right now during these times. So yeah, that's a big thing for you.
Yeah, so we first ask all who enter to sanitize their hands, and then we have this nifty device here that checks people's temperatures.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So what do? I just step up to it?
step up to it, and you get your head right there in the focus,
So
and
then
it
it
reads
tells
your
me what my
temperature.
temperature is.
That's
And you
right.
have this on the ground
The
to tell
blue
me where
dot
to
there.
stand.
We have one there, and then we also have them spaced 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, so that's an important thing, huh?
Yep. The other thing I do is I use this radio to communicate with the different departments to make sure that their specific area is not above capacity.
Oh, so there's a special amount of people that can be in each area safely.
That's right. If you're going to keep 6 feet apart throughout the library, you can't have too many people in one of the closed areas.
Okay. So if we were going to go to youth services, what would your job be?
I would first check to see if the family has made an appointment.
Okay.
That's the easiest way for them to guarantee their space for them. But I also double check by radioing back to youth services
Okay.
and seeing that they have room for that specific.
They have space for us. Okay.
Yeah.
So your job is security here at the library, so making sure everyone's safe.
Right. So if an emergency comes up as well, I'll be one of the people responding together with the manager who's on duty.
To an emergency. Okay. So you take walks around the building. Is that right? And check to make sure everything's safe?
That's right. My job is not confined to this desk. It's throughout the whole building. And there's different needs that the different departments have, and we just want to make sure everyone who wants to use the library in a safe way can do so. So that's what I'm doing, walking around.
So will your job change a lot when we go to our new space?
Absolutely, yes. we are, as security assistants, we have to respond to the environment that we're placed in. So we will have different capacities in a new building. Here,
Different capacities,
yeah,
a different space to
different
look at,
layout, yeah, different exits, different placement for all
Exits, I bet that's important to know where all of the exits are for
Yep.
you.
Different locations for all the fire alarms and fire extinguishers as well.
Okay. And so the computer that you use, that's so you can look at who has an appointment and
Yes.
who's coming into the library, is that right?
That's right. We keep a count on here to make sure we don't go over our total capacity.
Okay.
So if patrons leave,
Yeah, I'll drop it in on my way out.
I make a note on our counter.
You make a note on the counter when they leave
And when they enter.
and when they enter. Okay, so at the end of the night, you want to see like a big zero number that everybody's come and gone.
That's right. At the end of the night, we do a couple of walkthroughs through the entire library, making sure we don't leave anyone behind. As fun as it would be to be trapped in the library.
Yeah, right? That would kind of be fun, but no, not safe, right?
Not safe, but yeah.
But fun. Wow. Joe, well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to share with my library friends?
No.
Maybe that they should come visit sometime soon. That would be fun. Come
Yeah.
on in and see Joe. Joe is so friendly and welcoming, and we'll make sure that you're safe here at the library,
That's
right?
right. Look forward to seeing all of you.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Let's go, library friends. Thanks again.
Thanks.
Library friends, are you ready to see the next area of the library? This is the IT department, and we're going to talk with Anna. Come on, let's go. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Caitlin.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
These are my library friends.
Hello.
We are so excited to get to learn what you do in the IT department. Can you show us part of what you do? What are you doing over here?
We're actually sanitizing our keyboards because the staff changes twice a day
Okay.
and maybe 3 times, and so they need different keyboards, and we have to make sure that everything's sanitized and clean for them.
And clean.
Right, and we have this thing called a cubby, which
Cubby.
takes the unclean keyboard and a mouse and a little receiver, which allows it to communicate with the
So
computer.
you put that little piece into the computer, right? And then
Right.
it makes the mouse and the
and the
keyboard.
keyboard communicate with the computer. And so this is actually, it's like a sun tanning bed for computers.
That's so silly.
Because it's using UV light, ultraviolet light. So it's the same thing as what happens when you get a suntan in a sun tanning place.
Wow.
And it's very quick. It takes only a couple of minutes. And so if you can notice, we have a whole bunch that are clean now, and then our staff can come in, pick them up, and then go on and work.
Okay.
When they're done, they drop them off in these separated bins.
So you said it only takes a few minutes.
Yes, this one's done right now. So as soon as
That was fast.
yeah, so it's well, we go through so much, and
Yes.
sometimes they're put down and almost as quickly the next group of people come in. You know, the next staffer comes in and needs to take it right
and
away.
needs a clean one.
Yes, before they can do their job. And so that's what we do. So we have a little piece of paper that tells them, you know, to look for the little receiver. which is
Okay,
this
yep,
guy.
that little
And
piece,
then,
okay.
right, and then to return everything to us. And we just sort of, you know, do our little routine on
So when they're face down, so
right,
you can communicate with others just by them looking that it's face down, so that means it's clean.
right. And so I'll take an unclean one and then just continue with that process.
So Anna, let me ask you, during this time of COVID we've been talking about, has your job changed a lot?
Well, we didn't used to have to do this.
This is different.
Right, this is totally different. And then we're cleaning all the time. I mean, I have
Cleaning
to wear
more.
Right, I have to wear gloves when I'm handling this material, and you know, just so that everyone knows that we're taking as many precautions with the keyboards that they're going to be using. So some other machines that we use, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of machines that we use here.
A lot, yeah, it looks like a lot of different machines.
Yeah. So this machine, we still have a limited computer lab.
Okay.
So these are for staffers, and when we're open, we also had patrons using them. And, you know, but it's
Okay.
a limited space, so we could only, and we will be open again in the future.
Yeah, so we learned about the new big building that we're gonna be moving to.
Mhm.
So, will the computer lab be bigger?
Oh, yes.
More
we'll have-
than,
Yes,
more?
yes.
So
we
it'll be
won't
much
in
bigger.
Haynes, and then we'll have more space. And a lot of students would come by and use the labs,
Students,
too.
okay.
You know, we had a special space for the teens, and they use computers after school
Okay.
and for their projects. And they would come in, and we
Yes.
would always help them as well. Sometimes with printing
Printing.
and sometimes, you know, just getting to their school projects.
Yeah. Did I hear that there might be a makerspace at our new
Oh,
library?
yeah, absolutely. We still do the 3D printing. We've been 3D printing, and we'll continue that. And hopefully there'll be more classes available
Oh,
for kids eventually. You
yes.
know, that would be nice, as well as adults, you
As
know,
well
so that
as-
they get used to what our machines are all about.
So you have classes for the machines, and then do you have classes for like learning how to use certain things on the
Oh,
computer?
yeah, absolutely. We have intro classes on how to use the computer, as well as how to use your smart device, you know, like your
Okay, so like a-
iPads and so forth.
So
We've had
tablets,
those in the
phones,
past.
things like that?
Right, we've had those in the past, and I don't see that would change.
Wow, that's so neat.
Right, and I think if people have suggestions, they're always open to suggestions.
That is
So-
great.
So I think there have been coding classes for kids, so that's always been remarkable. I know your youth services has been down a remarkable journey, and I've seen that they're very enthusiastic, and they love to show kids the coding things. And
Yes.
sometimes ideas take a while to percolate, but people start seeing that we're always offering new things, and they want to be part of it. And that's what's really nice about St. Charles. Is that
Yes.
everyone's very enthusiastic and want to learn, and they
Yeah.
always need, and they don't need much encouragement. They just need to know that it's happening. you know.
Right.
know.
The library is constantly growing and changing, not only with our new building, but the things that we offer, the things that we do. I'm sure that when these machines came for the first time, you had to learn how to use it and how to teach how to use it, which is
Correct.
yeah.
We have our Xerox machine,
okay.
and it's got 3 different sizes. People sometimes need to reduce things. They need to make multiple copies.
Make things smaller,
And
bigger.
then-
And I
right.
think we saw a machine like this in a few of the other departments too.
Correct.
This one is for patrons to use, right?
Correct. And they
Right.
can print from the computer to this,
To
or
here.
they can use their smartphone and send it themselves directly.
That is so neat.
People, still need to print even during COVID.
Yeah, absolutely
So we really
they
want
do.
to accommodate that. So we have this printer and also copier, and then we also can scan things. So if you have a lot of pictures that you need to scan quickly, this thing is your friend. So it scans very quickly, it knows the edges, so you don't have to sit there and crop.
Okay.
And you can send it back to your email or to a USB drive that you provide yourself. Or
So
in
a
the-
picture or a paper or something, you can
Mhm.
lay it on there and it takes like a digital picture of it, scans it,
Mhm.
and then sends it to a computer or a tablet or whatever, right?
Right.
Wow.
Right. So we're very helpful to a lot of people in the neighborhood.
Yes, and a lot of people in the neighborhood,
Right.
absolutely,
Right,
yeah.
because there's a lot of people who need to send things to the government, to, their federal government for their taxes or their immigration
Yes,
needs.
that's so important.
And or legal documentation for any number of things. So, sometimes, just for a job application, you need to scan your photo ID.
Yes.
So you can scan it here and just send it right away to your employer.
So you're not taking any of the information from any of these things. You're just helping people to make copies or prints or do whatever they need to do, right?
Correct. We're just facilitating what they need.
What they need, okay.
Right. We're not taking over, we're showing them that it's very simple.
So awesome. Wow.
Right. I mean, just as little kids are always asking, well, show grandma how to do this or do this for her. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah,
You know.
okay. That's great. And what is this thing over here?
This guy here is a multi-sheet feeder. So
Okay.
it takes many pages and it zips through really fast, which is fun. So
if you had
here
a stack
do
of
one-
papers to scan,
Right.
instead of putting it there, you would put it there and it would go quickly.
Right, so here you would do a single sheet at a time, one at
Okay.
a time. This one you could do multiple, so you could take a stack of papers, like 10 sheets, and it would zip through really quickly, read them all, and then you can send your file.
Wow.
So that's really helpful, especially if you have medical things and you know how they have huge stacks of papers
Yes,
for medical
yes.
reasons. So, you know, we're not all about, we don't care what it is that
Right.
we're doing because that's not our business. Our business is just to facilitate whoever's using it to get
So
their-
the customers who come to the library, they get to keep their privacy, but
Correct.
you just facilitate how they can get their information into different formats, right?
Correct. And that's always helpful, because, you know, sometimes
Yes.
you're stuck, you don't, no one keeps a fax machine at home anymore.
Right.
So it's nice that our library has that.
It really is, and I'm sure lots of grown-ups that are watching are learning, too, all the things that we have here at the library. That's so awesome.
Right.
Wow, yay!
Yeah.
Wow, is there anything else you'd like to show us?
Well, the only other thing I have is the 3D printer. We can look at some of the objects we've made.
Oh, let's do that.
Here's
Can I see
a
some of
cute
the
little
stuff?
poinsettia that one of our staffers made. And if you can see, it's got multiple layers to it, different colors.
I like this SCPL one.
Yeah, I made that. There's a program that you can log into called TinkerCAD.
Okay.
That's you know, that anyone can create an account, and you can
Okay.
just start making things. And when you export them, we'll take that file and you know, print it for you, and it's very inexpensive. And you can see how the logo looks the same.
Yeah, it does. I would like wear that as a necklace. Look at that. That is so neat.
And or an ornament for your tree.
Right? So true.
So
Wow.
that's just some of the fun things that we like to do, you know, keep going and keep learning
So
all the time.
constantly changing. That's one of the things that we've really talked about in this tour so far is that the library is constantly changing. Not only due to COVID and our move, but especially your department, it seems like IT is constantly changing.
Right, we're trying to upgrade and trying to meet people where they are. You know, they need something and we're trying to meet that need. And it's not always easy, but we're, you know, at least we're working towards that same goal.
Yes.
And, you know, and not every single file that comes in we can print. You know, we have to look at the files and, you know, sometimes there's a little error that we can't accommodate that, and so we just try to point that out and make, you know, try to make suggestions. But, you know, just because.
Making suggestions like you were talking about with those other machines.
Yes.
Just trying to help. Yeah.
Right. And hopefully, you know, create whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Yes.
But yeah, you know, any student anybody can make an account on TinkerCAD, create something and export it, send it to us through our 3D page, and we'll be able to, you know, tell us what color, give us your library card number. All that information's on the
So all of
webpage.
that's available to St. Charles Library patrons.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. So we love having that ability to work with people. You can see some of the colors. that
Oh,
we
these
have.
are all the different colors.
Right. So that's always fun. So they get to pick what color something is, and then just try making something. You know, it could be as simple as a keychain or a little
Yeah.
object. You know, but you start small until you get an idea of what works, and then you go from there. Well, it's always nice to have a little souvenir. you know.
Yes.
I know.
Of your hard work. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Well, Anna, thank you so much for allowing us to come visit.
Oh, sure, Miss
Mhm.
Katelyn. It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to see you too, and we're gonna head off to another department now.
All right. Well,
Thanks
thank
again.
you for visiting.
Thanks again for your hard work. Library friends, how cool is that? You ready to go? Come on. No? Library friends, look and see what they do. Hi, Jim.
Oh.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
These are my library friends.
How are you?
We are stopping by to see what you do here at the library. Would you be able to show us?
Sure.
Awesome. Let's
Come on
head in. Yeah. Oh, wow.
This is our work area.
This is your work area. Okay.
We'll start down here at this end. This is where we keep all of our equipment.
All of the equipment.
Cleaning
Okay.
machines.
These
Cleaning
machines clean?
Yep. These
Okay.
are all for carpeting.
Okay.
And you have mops here.
Okay.
And then you have all your cleaning chemicals.
Looks like this is very well organized.
It is.
Very well
Yep.
organized.
Took us
Okay.
about a week to get all this done. Garbage bags. And you've got your vacuum bags, your mops, and all your cleaning. And
Lots of different cleaning supplies.
this is our magic COVID cleaning chemical,
Okay.
Lysol.
So for COVID, you've used that a lot.
Yes. You mix that with water in your little funnel up there, pour it in, and then shake it up 50-50. That's good to go. You use 8 ounces of Lysol
8 ounces of Lysol
in a spray bottle.
in a spray bottle. Okay.
Yep.
So half water, half cleaner. Is that what you're saying?
Well, 8 ounces of the Lysol,
Okay.
and then the rest all water.
All water. Okay.
Yep.
Has your job changed a lot as we've been going through COVID here
It
at our new
has.
space?
It has.
It has. Okay.
Yes. Well, we've never done the COVID thing before, so
Right.
like most places.
So lots
yes,
of cleaning
lots of cleaning all the time now.
all the time.
You know, where before it was just whenever you needed it here and there.
And now it's all the time to make sure.
We do the COVID cleaning every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours.
And
we
so what do you
disinfect.
clean?
We disinfect door handles, light switches, just about anything that
Like any
people touch.
surface?
Any tables, chairs. That's about it, really.
Okay. So anything that people would touch.
Touch.
Okay.
Anything. Yep. Then we come over here, we've got a little bin. These are for our dirty rags. This is our garbage container that we use to take out garbage every day.
Every day. Okay.
You have regular garbage here. This is recycle here.
Recycling.
Yep.
So dirty rags, where do these get washed?
Oh yes, we take those to the laundromat on this side here. This is where we keep all our paper supplies, paper towels. These are used, this is what we use for the COVID.
Okay. For the
These-
cleaning?
Yep. These nice, they're hand roll towels.
Okay.
House roll.
So you use that with the Lysol that you were
Yes.
telling me about.
Yes.
Okay.
Never use rags because
No,
it
you
leaves a
don't.
residue.
Got it. So you have to use.
Always use paper, that way you can discard it and
Oh,
move on to
okay.
something cleaner. Yep.
Got it.
Then you have these multi-fold towels. These are used in our restrooms.
Okay.
Then you have your regular paper towels for our machines
Okay.
in our restrooms. Then you have toilet paper.
So it's your job to make sure that all of these things are where they're supposed to be and all
We
filled.
have to keep these stocked every day. Make
Stocked
sure
every
the
day,
bathrooms
okay.
are filled, all the machines are stocked up. Over here, one other thing I forgot to show you is our soap. And these go in the machines on the walls.
Okay.
This is what you use to wash your hands with when you go into the washrooms.
Those are what you, okay.
Yep.
And
It's a
so
liquid-
you're in charge of making sure that those are full and have
All
what
the
people
time.
need. Okay.
Every day got to be full,
Every
or at
day.
least, half full.
Got it. Okay.
And this I forgot to show you. This is our hand sanitizer for for your cleaning your hands in the machines out front. And I'll show you those. Those are for like on the go.
type thing.
Got it, okay.
Yep.
So all the hand sanitizers that are located around here, like the machines.
Around the building.
You refill them with
This is
that?
what we refill them with this.
Okay.
This is more of a gel. This is a gel.
Okay.
So,
I see you have gloves here.
oh yes, we gotta have plenty of these. Every day we gotta have these on all the time
Okay.
when we're doing our cleaning, disinfecting, and cleaning restrooms as well.
So you're making sure that you stay safe and also the people that work here at the library.
All the time.
We learned from Virginia that there are 95 staff here at the library. So you have a big job making sure that all of them
All the time.
have what they need to stay safe and clean.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yep. This is this is where we keep all of our screws and our nails, anchors, washers for hanging stuff
Okay.
on our walls. These aren't used every day, of course, but whenever
When you
needed.
need them, it's good to have them.
That's a toolbox, a spare one that we use for fixing things around here.
Okay.
If things break down, we have all the tools in there. This is also our portable toolbox on wheels.
Oh, so you can roll that and take it places?
You can roll it and take it wherever we want. Throw out your wrenches, screwdrivers,
That seems well organized.
hammers, oh yeah.
So we visited the bowling alley a few episodes ago, and we saw how they have all kinds of different tools to make sure that the bowling machines, like everything keeps
course.
running smoothly and everything is organized, just like what you have here.
Same thing,
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay.
And these are our radios where we communicate with each other.
Oh, that's important.
We also can communicate with the librarians or the staff members as well. They can call us on these two ways if they need us, and then we'll go to the appropriate place.
So instead of using a phone, you would use a
Yes.
walkie-talkie like that,
Yes.
radio. Okay.
Yeah. We also have this, which is a company phone. They can call us on this if they need us too.
Okay.
So, yep.
Wow. I never knew a lot of this. That's awesome. I see you have a lot of ladders.
These are our ladders.
1, 2, 3, 4 ladders,
Yep.
library friends.
We have two small ones, little 4-footers. We have, I believe these are six 6-footers. This is also my partner, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hey,
These are my library friends.
hey, how are you?
That's our computer.
Your
This is
computer.
where
Okay.
this is where we can detect all of where the work is coming from. All work orders, everything's into the system,
Okay.
and we can check our emails, Paylocity for
Yeah.
all kinds of.
So if somebody
kinds.
needed something right away, they
Mhm.
might use that radio. But
Yes.
if they needed something that could wait a little while, it would come through the
We
computer.
go through a system that we call, help me out, Steve.
Oh, Spiceworks.
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 That's
Okay.
what it's called, it's work order Spiceworks.
Yes, Spiceworks. Everything goes through there. You
Okay.
guys put in a request,
So a special form that we fill
special
out,
form, maintenance request form,
and it comes
goes
to you.
into Spiceworks, and then we answer back.
Wow.
Once
that's
we
awesome.
fix everything, we also respond back now
Okay.
to what we did in detail.
That's neat. Wow.
That piece of paper over there on the clipboard on the wall, that's our supply order form.
Oh, so if you need supplies.
Yes. If we run out of anything, you put the date, your department, your name, and then everything you need.
So we learned about, so this form would go to Mary and Deb, right?
Debbie,
Mary and
yes.
Deb. Yeah, and they would order those things.
Mm-hmm. Goes to our purchasing department,
Right.
Mary as well.
Those number specialists.
Number specialist.
We learned about our number specialists, that
Oh,
they
yeah.
would, okay, so that would go to Deb
Mm-hmm.
or Mary.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. What else do you have to show us?
Okay. Come out here. We're done in here. this is our broom closet. Not much in here.
So I see you have a lot of keys. So a lot of these doors are locked,
Yes.
and you have keys that you carry around
keys
with you.
for everything.
Keys for
Soap
everything.
dispensers, doors, inner doors, outer doors, everything in this building.
You keep all the keys. Got it.
All the
Okay.
keys. So this is our broom closet. These are our buckets, dustpans, brooms. This is where we do all our sweeping on the floors, in the
Okay.
hallways, in the main vestibule, everywhere.
Got it.
And these are our dustpans back in this corner here. Not much in that room though.
Yeah. So that stays locked
Oh, and
unless
that's
you
our
want to get in
sink.
there.
That we use for the mop buckets.
Okay.
Yep. This is our recycling bin.
How are you getting in there? Recycling. Okay.
This is also kind of an area that we use. It's our dolly. Sometimes we use this for deliveries.
Can I look in here?
Yes. When packages come in,
Okay.
we use this here. This is our dolly. And we can bring stuff in, place them on shelves.
Oh,
Any-
are these items quarantining right now?
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
Okay. We learned that they quarantine for 3 days.
3 days. 3 days.
3 days. So that's the
Anything,
same in every
anything from
department.
UPS, FedEx, Amazon, anything comes in.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that's it. They graciously gave us an extra room to use, keep more of our supplies.
More supplies. Lots of supplies to keep track of here.
This is where we keep our simple green bucket. This is where what we mix into our mop buckets.
Okay.
That is also 2 squirts into the mop bucket. Mix that with water, hot water. That's what we use to mop the floors.
Okay.
This is our 4-wheel cart that we use for deliveries or anything.
To carry heavy
Anything
things?
to carry, transport stuff back and forth. Of course, this is where we keep our paint equipment for any kind of side projects. And you've got these nifty little clamps that we use. They're saw, fire extinguishers. This is all our medical supplies on this top shelf here. Anything from first aid kits on up to Band-Aid, anything medical.
So those items, you would bring those to the different departments.
Yes,
And make sure that there's one in each of the departments that we visited.
we do.
So if in IT they didn't have any Band-Aids left, you would give those to them from
This
that
is
stock
where
right up
you
there.
Get them from,
Okay.
right up in here. Then we have different kinds of chemicals for like furniture, glue, tape, plenty of tape, extension cords.
So handling all of those chemicals safely, I bet, is a big part of your
All
job.
the time,
Yes.
all the time. Paints, anything we have. Of course, we have to check with the EPA on that. Paints
Yeah.
and stuff.
Paint, yeah.
You can't just throw that kind of stuff away because it's dangerous chemicals.
Right.
Then we have another dolly here, some spare garbage cans. These are air blowers that we
Oh.
use, especially in the summertime. This hallway here that we're standing in gets very hot.
Okay.
So we use that to move the air, keep things cool.
To move air.
Move
Wow.
air.
So it's like a really big, hard
It's like
fan,
a
right?
huge, it's like a
Huge.
huge fan that you use to just blow, keep the room temperature, but cool
Okay.
things down as well.
Yes.
Because it got very hot in that hallway in the summer.
I bet that helped a lot.
Oh yeah. Yep, and that's pretty much it. Then we have on this shelf here, you can come in. On this shelf here, we have door stops. This is where we keep all of our dusting equipment, little dust brooms, and then we have our scrubbers for like hard surfaces. Anything we use for like washing windows, squeegees, things like that. These are just boxes of blueprints. So that's about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Jim, thank you so much for showing us around.
Sure.
We really appreciate it. This
Um,
was really neat to see. As we said at the beginning of our video, we have so many things to show you that we have multiple parts of this video. Please tune in next month for another installment where we'll talk about more exciting things here at the library. Bye, friends. We'll see you next time.